Alright, I knew you guys liked my April Fool's reaction, but here's my actual reaction to the Inanimate Insanity drop.
Please find a comfy spot and settle in. The show is about to begin.
Everyone's here. All the characters. All the refilms.
Hello everyone! It is Adam here, the creator of Inanimate Insanity here for the Inanimate Insanity Direct. That's right, 10 years, an entire decade of Inanimate Insanity, and also 43% of my entire life, which is a very, very, very large percentage. So, I hope you all are having a lovely day. I'm very excited to share some amazing announcements. I just want to say I'm so proud of the entire II team for putting all this together. It's truly a dream that I'm able to participate, let alone, be at the helm of these creative decisions. So I'm just very honored and very excited. I mean, look at that. That's 100,000 to get that thing. There's so many of you guys. We can't believe it. To celebrate, this guy over here, he baked us a plate of delicious cookies. How amazing is that? So we're gonna give it a little bite. Man, that was really gross. But you know what's not gross? Our first awesome announcement coming at you right now. Taylor, take it away.
Whoa! Thanks, Adam. But we all know I won't eat anything that you've made. Hi, everyone. My name's Taylor, and for the past decade, I've been working on Inanimate Insanity as a director, animator, writer, sound designer, and voice actor. It's crazy to think that I've been doing this for 10 years, a full decade. I started as just the voice of OJ in Season 1, Episode 2. And over time, I slowly taught myself how to animate and sound design. Inanimate Insanity has been a huge, huge part of my life, and I'm so thrilled that it's touched the lives of so many others. My most recent project was the 10-year anniversary poster. So I decided to take a super old art piece that I made back in 2011 and revive it for our decennial. Then each week since the new year, I created a little banner reveal that added a new person to the cast. And today, that banner was completed. Everyone is here! I'm allowed to say that, right? Well, anyways, you can now purchase the 10-year anniversary banner as a poster and a shirt in the Inanimate Insanity store. Also, to further celebrate our anniversary, we've created a discount code that you can use at checkout for 20% off your collective order. So now would be the best time to buy all the II merch you want for a lower price. Stick around because we've got plenty more exciting announcements. I'm gonna pass this on over to Brian.
There's like a root beer up there.
Which way should I do it? Let's go this way.
Oh, thanks for that cookie, which is the exact cookie on the exact plate that I just caught exactly. But alas, I shall not be eating this cookie because historically speaking, the cookies on this show have never really tasted very good, have they? But speaking of history, look at where we are. 10 years of Inanimate Insanity, everybody. I truthfully cannot believe it. And the extent to which I cannot believe it is materialized by the fact that I am broadcasting to you live right now from an alternate reality. That's right. Because this can't be real. 10 years of the show? How could it be? Where did the years go? Well, they've gone on the calendar, I guess. By the way, I've neglected to mention thus far, my name is Brian. I have been writing, directing, editing, and voice acting for the last decade on Inanimate Insanity. That's right. And I still vividly remember being in art class with Adam Katz and Michael Brazzoni, voice of Lightbulb, as you all should know. And we were eagerly anticipating the Verizon iPhone 4 to come out. So it was like, it's no coincidence that a Mi Phone 4 ended up being the host of the show. But at that time, we were just watching BFBI and enjoying it. Adam introduced me to it, and he was like, hey, I want to make a show like this. And I thought to myself, well, gosh, I didn't know who was creating Battle for Dream Island. I just saw it and was like, this is an incredibly professional production, probably made by a studio. I didn't know.
Yeah, they didn't have a face reveal.
Kids our age, like Carrie and Michael, I didn't know. But I still said, hey, look, Adam, I know you're extremely talented. I've seen the animations that you've created, and we had been working on a school project together as well, which is really fun if you want to check that out. That is charming.
I mean, seriously, can you get to the point?
No ranting, Penny. We've talked about this. Anyway.
It's amazing what it's all turned into. It is the proudest I've been of any project I've been a part of. It is the most passionate of passion projects that I could possibly imagine. And the characters, they feel real to me. And some of those characters actually want to have a little message right now.
Wait, really?
Let's hear what they have to say. Let's go on over to them.
Ah, Paper. Your anecdotes never fail to amuse.
Well, I'm glad you think so. So that's why I used to be afraid of dolphins popping up out of nowhere. But, I think I've finally gotten over it.
Dan, we just got spoiled lemon tickets, but we have to claim them right now.
Right now, but alas, as amazing as that sounds, nothing is more important than being in the moment with Paper right now.
I mean, if you'd like to go, I'm good to have this moment later if you'd rather...
Oh, thank goodness. I really wanted to go. You're amazing, Paper. Feel free to keep these lovely viewers entertained while I'm gone. However you wish, use your judgment. All right. Ta-ta, everybody.
Oh, spoiled lemon tickets, that's pretty cool. The guy who sang a party. What an idiot, right? So, anywho, I hope you enjoyed that little snippet of Fan's Fantastic Features. That's the program in which Fan interviews eliminated contestants, as well as having some guests popping in from another dimension that were created by patrons on Patreon. So, I am thrilled to report that series shall be continuing. Have you been enjoying the Inanimate Insanity shorts that have been being put out, like Waffling About and Seize the Day? Well, rest assured, there's going to be more of those coming along. Like, I'm working on one right now. Can't really tell you too much about it, but it's coming, so you better get ready. But also, we have a truly unhinged show from the mind of Justin Chapman entitled Inanimate Answers, in which he plucks characters out of their world against their will and forces them to give advice. I can only sum it up so much myself. Truthfully, I have to pass the plate on over to Justin, and I don't know if it is the Justin that I have personally known, or if it is the Justin entity that hosts Inanimate Answers, who is a separate non-canonical beast, and I don't know where one Justin ends and the other begins, so I guess whichever one of them catches this cookie is the one that's going to talk to you next, so you're about to find out. Anyway,
What?
Off the cookie goes, the one that's going to talk to you next, so you're about to...
Uh-oh.
You're about to find out. Anyway, off the cookie goes. Wow!
Thank you, Brian. But no, we're not interviewing Cookie from Inanimate Insanity Season 1 episodes 5.5 and 6 today. Ahem. Hello, advice seekers. My name is Justin.
Have the banner
and
say
welcome to
Inanimate Answers up 5 in big capital letters.
Yeah, get heckin' hyped! Oh, that broke. I know why you're here on this very specifically titled video, Inanimate Answers Episode 5, and that is because your soul on Disney Plus is clamoring for an inanimate object to be giving you real-world advice. Well, I have just the solution for your disgustingly specific dilemma. Now, unlike our favorite recommended character, Cookie, back there, we have a contestant on today who is so integral to the foundation that is Inanimate Insanity that we absolutely had to save him for our POG anniversary event today. You know him, you love him, a man of few words, but dare I say dear and true to all of our hearts. He's my second favorite contestant on Inanimate Insanity. Please welcome, Box! Box Inanimate Insanity! In the cardboard flesh. Thank you so dearly for taking time out of your very, very busy schedule modeling at Hotel OJ to come speak with lowly old pick blast for kickball despite my fantastic legs, me. And once and for all, putting on the record that I don't just sit alone in a room talking to nothing inanimate objects. This guy's real. It's science. It's on the books. Nothing sad about it, but enough about me. How have you been, Box? Or should I say, Boxster in La Crab Spagnol? You're so brave. Boxster, I brought you here today to ask you a very important question. Boxster, will you make me the happiest Advice Segment host of 2021 with Inanimate Objects TM and join me in answering questions in holy Patreonomy?
Patreon.
Thank you, Boxster. It's the happiest day of my life. And after all this elaborate build-up, we could finally begin. First question of the night comes from Qwerty Kazam from Patreon. They ask, what is this sound crunching my ears? You have a thing? Okay, Mr. Man. Well, while you go out for this swim of yours, who's gonna be answering the very dire questions? They always leave. Anyway, while I make a few new calls to get another guest on the show, let's take a look at that question from Patreon. Qwerty Kazam asked, I need, how about you say, what's up with the Inanimate Insanity Patreon?
What's up with the Inanimate Insanity Patreon?
Fantastic question, Mickle Qwerty KC, titled Pending. Now, we have our professional weather person in the studio to take your question, while I question the sanctity of marriage. Justin? Thank you, Inanimate Answers, Justin, for that incredibly unsettling embarrassment to your family. I'll be sending them my condolences. And thank you, the audience, for tuning into the Inanimate Insanity Patreon report. Whoa! It's a weather report. It's kind of I'm Justin with glasses, reporting. We have a hot and spicy front coming from the north, and that'll be delivering on all the yummy details you've been missing out on in this incredibly serious space report. I'm going to keep this light and fluffy and fun for the general audience, but of course the patrons just need to know very specifically that we dwindled us down to 1, 2, 3 tiers. What? But since we haven't had a video properly breaking down the patron tiers yet, I thought we'd do that really, really quickly right now.
Wait.
What?
That tier list was just updated?
Very specifically that we dwindled
Like this
us down
week?
to 1, 2, 3 tiers. What? But since we haven't had a video properly breaking down the patron tiers yet, I thought we'd do that really, really quickly right now. 1, 2, 3, go! First tier. Discord fun. For a little $2 buckaroos a month, you get to jump into the Patreon exclusive section of our Inanimate Insanity Discord. I like to pop into voice chat sometimes. We play games, we laugh, we cry, or at least I do. On Discord, you can also embrace your favorite character by picking a team role to represent them. Team Cherries, more like Team Hoorays. Team Soap, bring in the hope. Team Cheesy, what are ya? Wheezy, Team Nickel, more like Team Pickle. Team Microphone, more like Team Box, more like Get Your Heart Broken. First tier is also direct Patreon updates, and let's just say there's a lot to cover pretty soon. So the second tier. Do you want money? Hey, Vsauce, do you want money? Ha! Do you want credit just for being adorable? I know it can't just be me. Well, for $5, you specifically, you know what you did, get credited in select shows. Wowie, in the credits. I always wished it was that easy. $5 is also exclusive wallpaper for all your wall needs.
I hear it's also everything in the previous tier.
Oh, but wait! No thing alert! Also in the $5 tier, if you order in the next 30 seconds or longer, really there's no limit, you get access to the brand new Inanimate Insanity Podcast! What? Starring the II crew. Loose schedule, we're thinking bi-weekly, bi-monthly, whichever one means twice a month, yeah? Third tier, 10 monies, basically the price of a stick of gum. Gets you access to the question pool. We're going to be making a new Discord section specifically so you can ask questions for the podcast, for live streams,
for a new monthly segment, for Inanimate Answers, for something else that we get creative. I don't know. Discord Q&As? I don't know. Tell us what you want, because I can't dance all day.
And lastly, my favorite, the creme de la creme de la... Early access! Whoa! You a fan of videos, punk? Well, maybe you want to get some of those bad boys early, yeah? And with what we have hooking up, more on that later. You probably don't want to miss out. That'd be an absolute fool's game, if you ask me. And everything in previous tiers? Yeah. And that's a wrap on the Patreon segment. We're transitioning into a new schedule soon, so be on the lookout. I'm going to be brewing a hot cup of cocoa for Inanimate Answers Justin over there. He needs it. And let me hand you back off to Inanimate Insanity Taylor.
Whoa, the plate is back and it still has all the same amount of cookies on it. That is so cool. Okay, you guys ready? Because I'm ready. But if you're not ready, that's okay. You can take a few seconds. Yeah, you ready? Okay, cool. We are releasing the second Inanimate Insanity official soundtrack. This album features the soundtrack from episode 12, created by Logan Nelson and Katya Richardson. We've also added Just Like Me and The Reprise, created by Benjamin Cross and Zero Case. The album also features custom-made album art by Cat-tastic, and whoa, it looks so good! The album is available to listen to on iTunes and Spotify. We hope you guys are excited to listen. I'm gonna go listen right after this. And along with the second album, we're releasing even more albums! We'll be releasing a third album with the music from episode 13! And we'll be releasing the fourth album with the music from episode 14! Every episode gets an album! Every episode gets its own custom album art! Oh, this is so beautiful! But that's not all, guys. We have a special project in the works. I'm gonna hand this on over to John Meadus.
Hello everybody, John Meadus, composer for Inanimate Insanity here, and wow do I have an announcement for you. I hope you are going to enjoy the world's first sneak peek of Test Tube Tango. And oh my god, I mean, how did this all begin? Let me tell you a story. Around the Twitterverse, so to speak, when we released the Season 2 Episode 14 trailer, there was speculation online regarding a certain imaging of Mike and Test Tube with fireworks in the background and a whole bunch of stuff, and everybody thought, oh, well, this has to be a song. This is what it's going to be, right? And thank you to so many community members and the grassroots campaign of getting all of this trending and everything, and there are too many people to thank. You are what makes this community possible. And because of them, we said, well, if they want it, let's get it. I connected, I wrote it, and I connected with a couple of my close personal friends. We are excited to give you the live recording sneak peek of Test Tube Tango. Is coming soon, and I hope you enjoy, and I hope you enjoy when everything else comes out, and don't forget, stay tuned.
The Test Tube Tango will be released alongside the fourth album. I'd really like to commemorate the release by doing something like a multi-animator project. Let me know if you guys are interested in something like that. More information coming on that very, very soon. In the meantime, here's some information on Inanimate Comics.
Hello, Inanimate Insanitiers. I'm Charlie, probably better known as Cake Brunch, and I make Inanimate Comics. You may have seen the series by watching the comic dubs that have released over the past few months, or you may have read them before they were even dubbed. I've been making Inanimate Comics ever since June of last year, but I've actually been a fan artist for way longer. Plenty of my old art is still in circulation since I made a lot of it, sometimes drawing whatever I wanted, and sometimes whatever other people wanted. But after being approached by the Core 4 about making the series, now some of what I draw is official content, which is absolutely unreal. Getting the opportunity to make Inanimate Comics was definitely the best part of the, never-ending nightmare that was last year, and I'm hoping it'll be a highlight of a hopefully less nightmarish year. Speaking of which, now that the first volume of comics is released, I'd say we're due for another. And I'm sure you'd agree, so that's just what's happening. Look out for new issues of Inanimate Comics on the II website, the II Twitter, or my Tumblr if you're really desperate. Plus, the entire first volume is on the website for you to read at your leisure. And as for the next comic coming out, let's just say it's gonna be a little bit less orange than usual. The comics use a lot of orange, being in Hotel OJ and all, and as you can see that's...
What's with the apple?
How long has that been here? Inanimate Comics. Coming whenever I feel like it. Sometime in the future. Is anyone gonna get that reference?
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so we're
I don't know
here,
what that
and
is.
we have
The
some awesome
reference.
news. As you may have known, we did ask you guys to vote for your favorite Inanimate Sanity contestant actually not that long ago. What was it for? You know, why would we ask you that weird question, okay? Well, it was for a lot of things that we wanted to take that data into consideration for. But one of the biggest things was that we are in the process of trying to create an Inanimate Insanity toy. That's right, a toy, a plush toy. Well, you know what? It might not be very far away. And so we asked you guys who your favorite character was. Who's the one character that you guys wanted a toy of? And we got the answer, and it is overwhelming. Lightbulb has won the poll, as in got the most votes. So what does that mean? That means that if we're going to make a character, which we really, really want to, Lightbulb is going to be that character. And so the first person I really wanted to let know of this awesome news is the voice actor of Lightbulb, Michael Brazzoni.
Hello, everyone. It's great to be here.
Remind the audience, how were you roped into all this?
Me and Adam, we were really good friends in elementary school and middle school.
Well, Michael, the fans have voted for their favorite character out of every character on the show, and Lightbulb got the most votes out of everybody. Lightbulb's the fan favorite.
Yes, I knew Lightbulb would do it.
Well, congratulations, and so to celebrate, we want to turn Lightbulb into an actual plush toy that people can purchase and have in their homes.
Oh my goodness, yes.
How does that feel? You're gonna have Lightbulb in your hands.
Oh yes, I still need to get a Lightbulb t-shirt, but
we're gonna get you that t-shirt for sure.
Boy, and a Lightbulb t-shirt, it's a dream come true.
Well, awesome. I'm so excited to make it a reality, and thanks for joining.
Stay tuned, everyone. This next episode will be a doozy.
There you go. You know, we also have something really interesting to share beyond all the things that we very recently shared. And so I want to give an opportunity for the great Samuel Thornbury, Sam himself, to kind of share this very interesting announcement. Sam? That was beautifully worded. Sorry, that got me a little emotional. Oh man. So the question is, I think that a lot of you want to know, where is Inanimate Sanity Season 2, Episode 15? It's the big one that everyone has been wondering about. And so I want to let you all know personally that it is very much in development, it is very much being worked on, and we're hoping to bring you that very soon. We've done a lot of work on kind of organizing the story of the episode, getting that into formation, and we're really, really hoping it'll be to you guys as soon as it can. Well, obviously we think that. Anyway, we also have another really interesting announcement. This was a big kept secret from you guys. It's kind of the thing that we've really been wanting to share for a while, and it's right around the corner. So why don't you take a look?
I already got spoiled of this. Probably. Three. 4, 3, 2, 1. It'll be I.
That's right. Inanimate Insanity 3 is coming in 2 days on April 3rd, 2021.
That's gonna be tomorrow
I mean,
now.
in 2 days? I don't think anyone could have anticipated that. Just to make it clear, the characters that you guys voted in via that poll that we were talking about earlier took all of that into consideration when creating the cast for this season. Now, unfortunately, all of the finalists in Season 2 and some of the more important characters in that season could not be on Season 3, but we very much took what you guys were saying into account with creating the cast, so I'm very excited to say that. But remember, Season 2 is not canceled. We are very much working on Episode 15, so do not worry about that. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. I really am. We worked really hard, so you all have a lovely day, and we'll see you next time.
Oh boy, here we go. We always end with a scream.
Alright, that was cool. Yeah, gonna watch Season 3. What else happened? Inanimate comics. Yeah, it's comics, yeah, that's cool. Alright.